land had forgotten the taste of rain. In Zunari, the once fertile soil had cracked like old pottery, and the riverbeds lay bare, skeletal veins tracing the earth. The millet fields stood in silence, their stalks brittle and bowed. Clay pots remained empty. The drums that once echoed through the village had grown silent. Even the children, once joyous in their dances and games, had grown quiet and thin. For over a year, not a single drop had fallen from the sky. Eyes turned not to the heavens, but to the mountain that pierced them, the mountain of spirits. It loomed beyond the horizon like a god asleep, its peak always veiled in mist. Stories whispered of a being that dwelled within it, the Rainmaker, part man, part storm, a creature of myth and sorrow. Some called him a protector, others a curse. And when the drought threatened to swallow them all, the elders gathered beneath the ancient baobab and spoke the forbidden words. A bride must be given, a soul for rain. The villagers recoiled. No mother offered a daughter, no woman stepped forward. Until she did. Amina. She stood tall, eyes burning with something fiercer than fear. The daughter of a healer, she had grown up with the scent of roots and river clay, with the wisdom of her mother's chants and the hush of ancestral winds. She had lost a brother to thirst. She had watched her people wither. She would not watch them die. I will go, she said. At dawn, she walked alone, and the elders handed her a staff wrapped in ceremonial cloth. Around her shoulders, a deep indigo shawl, the color of twilight. On her back, a basket filled with herbs, charms, and a flask of water her mother had blessed with her final tears. She did not look back. The path to the mountain was long and unforgiving. The wind carried the voices of old songs, the ones her mother used to hum while grinding baobab seeds. Baobab trees lined the route like sentinels, and stone carvings marked the thresholds of the old world, symbols no longer taught in the village, but known in Amina's blood. When she reached the mountain's heart, it was neither fire nor peace that greeted her. It was a man, or something like one. He emerged from the shadows of the cave, tall and cloaked in robes that shimmered like a sky before a storm. His eyes glowed silver, ancient and knowing, and his skin glistened like rain on dark stone. Hair, white as lightning, fell in thick dreadlocks down his back. I am Tando, he said. His voice rumbled like thunder far away. I am the Rainmaker. Amina had expected fear. Instead, she found sorrow. Tando was not the monster of fables. He was a man haunted by the weight of the skies. A being bound by duty, shaped by old magic and older pain. He had lived countless lives, loved and lost, raged and surrendered. He did not want a bride, but he could not send her away. In the days that followed, Amina explored the sacred cave, lush with hidden waterfalls and glowing moss. Tando showed her the altars of the sky, the relics of his kind, long gone, faded into cloud and storm. They shared food in silence, then stories, then laughter. She taught him songs. He showed her how to summon mist with his fingertips. And beneath the rising moonlight, something bloomed, quiet, tentative, real. Love. But love, like rain, demands sacrifice. On the seventh night, Tando stood by the storm altar. The wind had changed. "It is time," he said softly. Amina's heart twisted. "What do you mean?" "To bring the rain," he told her. "I must dissolve, become the storm. My body becomes vapor. My soul joins the sky. It has always been this way." She stepped back, tears stinging her eyes. "No, there must be another way." "There isn't," he said. "But if I must vanish, let it be for love." At dawn, the skies opened. Lightning crowned the peak. The winds howled his name. Tando stood at the altar, the storm's mark glowing bright upon his chest. Amina watched, powerless, as he lifted his arms and surrendered to the wind. His form broke apart, light, mist, memory, until nothing remained but the storm. And the rain fell. It came like drumming, on roofs, on leaves, on skin. The earth drank deeply. Crops surged to life. The people of Zunari danced, laughed, and sang, their joy wild and unbound. But Amina stood apart, wrapped in her indigo shawl, eyes closed, face lifted to the sky. She whispered his name like a prayer. Years passed. The mountain remained veiled, sacred. But within its heart, the cave breathed again. Mist swirled around a new figure, a woman cloaked in stormlight, her hands weaving clouds, her eyes glowing with silver flame. Amina. She had taken the mantle, not through curse, but through love. And now, when the rains come, the people say the Rainmaker is watching. But her name is no longer whispered in fear. It is sung.